What's going on, everybody? It's EricRayweather back here with the first Madden 18 gameplay of the year. Now, really quickly, if this is your first time viewing my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below. Make sure to hit the bell icon to join the notification squad and never miss an upload. So today I'm doing the first gameplay video of Madden 18. I know you guys requested gameplay videos last year. I'm going to be doing them a lot this year. So this is my first actual game of Madden 18. I'm playing my lab buddy, Nick. This guy I've been labbing with for probably a decade, a fellow tournament player, or he used to be at least. He doesn't really compete as much anymore, but he's always a guy I lab with, play games with, so we're kind of just messing around a little bit, trying some new plays. We're trying a bunch of new stuff, trying to see what we can do, not taking it too seriously, but still trying to win, just trying to find if we can come across anything that, looks effective, trying to find defenses, trying to find offensive plays as I break the tackle there with Adrian Peterson and get some nice yardage. This wound up being a very, very good game that came down to the wire, so I definitely wanted to upload it for you guys. I initially didn't plan to upload it because it was just a lab game. As I dot down the field to Ted Ginn Jr., post routes are very nice this year, especially against cover 2. But I initially wasn't sure if I was going to upload it or not. I just hit record just for the heck of it. But it wound up being such a good, fun game that I said I have to upload this to the channel. As I dot right here to Michael Thomas for the touchdown. I get on the board first, 7-0. But yeah, so we're just, kind of messing around, labbing. We're jumping in different formations, trying different hot routes on defense, trying some blitzes, trying all kind of stuff. Just trying to get a feel for the game because, I mean, I had been in practice mode very briefly and tried a few things out, but this was, the first time I did most things, tried most formations and whatnot in my playbook. So here I'm just going through, setting up my coach adjustments, putting the pass rush to aggressive, playing the ball on defense, putting the strip ball on aggressive and the tackling on aggressive, because from what I've heard, conservative doesn't seem to work that well. It doesn't really give you the benefit, so I kind of went aggressive on a lot of things. I blow up Leonard Fournette in the backfield on his first run of the game. You're going to see a lot of big plays. You're going to see a lot of crazy stuff happen in this game. Definitely was a good way to start Madden 18. It was a fun game, and I'm having fun with the game so far as I'm screaming through the B gap here on a blitz, but he dots me up the seam for a big play. I will say first impressions of playing in-game, the defense is not very good this year. I kind of feel like we were definitely lied to by EA. As he pulls a read option on me, I was in a man blitz trying it out. He pulls the read option, and Blake Bortles goes to the house untouched. Just embarrassing. When he pulled that out on me, wasn't expecting that. I haven't really seen read options run that often. They were big a few years ago. I haven't seen them for a while. But on the very next play, Willie Snead on the corner route, I steer him upfield untouched, and he's going all the way for a touchdown. So that is back-to-back touchdowns. He gets me, and then I get him right back. But yeah, I kind of feel like they lied to us on the zones. I think they retweaked them because the zones are not covering anything. It's pretty crazy as he goes up the middle with Leonard Fournette untouched. That's 3 back-to-back touchdowns, but there's a flag on the play. And yes, it is a holding flag. I told him, you got to bring that back, man. You can't be out here cheating, holding my defensive lineman. You got to bring it back. He wasn't too happy about that, but it's all in good fun as he dots up the field for a nice play. That's what you do. Sometimes you get the bad luck by EA, but you just gotta forget about it, go on to the next play, try to get some yards, try to make a play as he's running it with Leonard Fournette. And this, I thought he had the first down here, but this actually came to 4th and inches. So he's going to go for the QB sneak here. PSA, the QB sneak is garbage this year. It does not work, and he gets a turnover on downs because the QB just face planted into the ground and didn't even try to get an inch. So, very next play, we're back on offense now, trying to take advantage, up 7. The second quarter is winding down just a little bit here. I hit Ted Ginn across the field, hit a juke move. One of the guys that's like 10 yards away falls down, again untouched, and we are in the end zone, up 21-7 in the first half. Feeling pretty good about ourselves right now. But yeah, the zones, man, EA, I don't know. They lied to us. I think they'll probably go back and try to retweak them. And here I get hit with the face mask there. I think they'll go back and maybe retweak them because they're just too bad right now. Like, they can't play this bad all year. Last year was a pretty defensive game because of the blitzes and whatnot. But this year it's looking like an offensive game. A lot of high-scoring games. As he throws it over the middle, he tests my defense. And just when I'm talking bad about the defense, I get a pick with Von Bell. But I assure you, though, the defense is not good this year. You might get a pick here or there. You might have a good play. And I throw it right back to him. Terrible read. I was motioning the guy. I kind of thought he was going to kind of get like a glitchy animation there on the outside, and it just did not work out. He picks it right back, and now he's going down the field with a huge play off the play action. And I believe he does score on this drive. I don't remember. I haven't watched the video back in a minute. I'm sitting here trying to blitz again. I got a guy coming free, but he dumps it off to Fournette quickly in the flat and gets all the way down to the 1-yard line. So I'm going to try to put a goal line stand on him here. You know, this area of the field can be really hard to score sometimes. Let's see what happens. He runs the ball up the middle on a fullback dive, and he gets in. So it is now 21-14. But yeah, so I don't know what they're going to do with the zones. I feel like they have to tweak them back, but who knows. Like I said, last year was a defensive game to an extent because of the things like nickel blitz and cross man. It made it really hard to score at times. This year, I think it's going to be a very offensive game, a lot of high-scoring games you're going to see. As I go back to the same play, trying it out again, and I get picked again 2 times in a row. So I'm pretty much off that play at this point. He almost returned it for a touchdown, just being a little stubborn there. I thought I had something with that play. I was messing with it in practice mode a little bit. Brought it into the game, and it just did not do anything for me as Leonard Fournette just trucks through Cam Jordan there. Thought I was going to maybe stop him at the 1, but Leonard Fournette would not be denied. But yeah, so I went to that play twice, thought I had something. It's a pretty good man beater, but I was testing it out against zone, and the cloud flat seems to play that corner really well, so had to get rid of it. Couldn't have that. As I'm trying to score before half, I dotted up, I break a tackle, and I'm off to the races trying to get a touchdown before half and regain the lead. I get all the way down to the 10, so worst case scenario, I can at least get a field goal, but Zach Streif with the holding call, the karma comes back, and he calls it all the way back. He's like, well, now we're even. So here we go. I got a little bit of time left. I'm trying to dot up the middle. I hit Michael Thomas. I have a little bit of room, but I could not break away, and that's how the half ends. That's a heartbreaker because I could have at least got 3 points on that drive, but just didn't fall my way. So now he's got the ball, and it's tied. So the advantage is to him right now. He's calling a play action. He's got a guy wide open, and he dots me up the field for a huge gain. So now he is in command of the game. He is looking to try to take the lead. So we have to come up with something on defense. We have to try to get a stop here as he's calling good plays and dotting up the field effortlessly. As you can see, the zones and even the man defense is pretty decent this year at times, but the zones just do not cover anything. So here I'm kind of coming with a man blitz. He tries to hit me again with the, what's it called? The darn read option. I couldn't think of it, and Kenny Vaccaro lays him out. He said we're not having it this time. You got it the first time. Kenny Vaccaro just laid Blake Bortles out. I don't think he'll be doing any more read options after that, but it's no big deal. He dots it the next play, gets an easy first down. But man, Kenny Vaccaro just, when we bring in Bounty Gate back with that hit, that was just retarded, and he dots me for a touchdown. He takes the lead 28-21. So now I got to make something shake here. I got to get on the grind. I got to get points because right now he's in a commanding, I wouldn't say a commanding lead, but you know, he has all the momentum. He stopped me twice. I'm trying to run with Drew Brees. Nothing's open. I'm not the best decision. I get popped, laid out, but I recovered. So it seems like a lot of things that are happening to me are happening to him. You know, one play touchdowns back to back. You know, he gets a big hit, I get a big hit. He gets a holding call, I get a holding call. But we're moving down the field with a nice pass to AP there. So we're cooking a little bit here. We got something going. We just got to try to finish this drive. We cannot throw a pick again. We cannot let it happen. Right back to AP. Nice move. Puts a little bit of a truck move on him, and he gets face mask. I'm going to need those extra 15 yards, man. You can't be grabbing my boy AP's face mask to take him down. That is not allowed. So here is something crazy. I was just kind of like, you know what, I'm throwing it up. I'm going Jay Cutler on him. I want to see if the aggressive catch is going to work, and it works. His guy, like I'm saying, you can see the zones. Like, he should have been able to swat that or pick it, and his safety just kind of like glitched out there, and I went up for the aggressive catch and caught it. I mean, Drew Brees put it in a nice spot, don't get me wrong, but the safety should have made a better play on it than that. We were actually laughing about that in the game because I told him before I threw it, I'm like, I'm throwing this up. I'm gonna see if I can just aggressive catch it in. I didn't think it would work, but sure enough, we tied the game on that, which is crazy. And now we get a sack in the backfield, bringing the defense out. Excuse me. Bringing the defense out. We need to get a stop. Bring the blitz on third down. He goes play action. We get him with the blitz. Now he has to punt the ball, and we are back in command of the game. Ted Ginn going to take the ball, try to make a couple people miss, get to the outside, throws a juke, and we are out of bounds. but not a bad return there from Ted Ginn. So the game is firmly in our control now. We can run this clock out, but I'm not really trying to run the clock because, like I said, we're kind of labbing, having fun. And I go over the middle to Michael Thomas. I'm telling you, post routes are nice again this year, especially against cover 2. But yeah, I'm not trying to run out the clock. We're just trying to have a fun game. Still just trying to find plays and see what works and whatnot. Here, nothing open. I have to throw the ball away. Sometimes it happens. You gotta take your L and go to the next play. Don't force it if it's not there. That is a Madden pro tip. Do not force the ball. It is okay to throw the ball away. So here I go back to the same play that I threw 2 back-to-back picks on earlier. Maybe I didn't learn my lesson, but this time I check it down to the halfback, Alvin Kamara. He gets a decent gain, and now we have a 4th down. I'm going forward. We're not trying to punt. We're trying to win the game. So I go to this play here. I have AP wide open in the flats. It's a good read, but he drops the ball. Are you kidding me, AP? I know AP doesn't have the best hands, but I need you to haul that one in. And on the very next play, Leonard Fournette gets a nice run. So he's looking like he can win the game. He's getting close to field goal range. He does not need many more yards right now, so we have to make something happen. And he is holding on to the ball. He tries to swerve me, and no, that does not work this year, ladies and gentlemen. You have to go back to the drawing board. So we're trying to play some defense. Calls the play action. We get the sack again in the backfield. The defensive line is set to aggressive, and they are playing that way, getting a couple big, huge sacks. Now it is 4th down. We need to make something happen. We can get the ball back and momentum in our favor. He dots me up for a 1st down, though, at the 50-yard line. So 30 seconds left. He's at the 50-yard line. He's hurrying up. He's got the pressure on my neck. He sees something he likes. He just needs about 20 more yards for a field goal. There's not much I can do. I have to lock up. I have to pull something out here. I have to get in that crunch time defensive mode. I'm covering his guy. He throws it into coverage, and it's Von Bell again with the 2nd interception of the game. We are back. We have life. We can get in the field goal range and win this game now. We do not need that much more yards. So we go over the middle. We dot it. I believe that is Willie Snead, and we are at the 37-yard line. Now, this is technically field goal range, but I'm not happy with that. I just want a few more yards here. But Ted Ginn burns Jalen Ramsey wide open, and we get the touchdown with 5 seconds left. Are you kidding me? I was just trying to get in the field goal range, and Ted Ginn with his 3rd touchdown of the game. Player of the game, Ted Ginn Jr. making things happen. He's just trying to throw something up here, make something happen, and Delvin Breaux gets the pick. That is the game. Ladies and gentlemen, the first Madden 18 gameplay of the year. If you want to see more gameplays, definitely hit the like button. Let me know that you like this kind of stuff. Drop a comment below. As always, I will see you guys next time.